Osa Peninsula, home to one of the most diverse ecosystems of its size on the planet. The Osa Peninsula is a bastion for wildlife like no other. Hi, I'm Danielle Dufault, and you're watching Animalogic. Today, we're in Corcovado National Park in Costa Rica. This park is in the middle of one of the most biologically intense rainforests in the world. Within a space of about 10 meters, you might see a crocodile, a bull shark, a spider monkey, a maguari stork, and a kingfisher. Corcovado is one of the most remote rainforests in Central America. You can only get here by boat or by small plane, and the only roads are the ones built by leafcutter ants. The perkiest residents of the park are the coati-mundis. With their tails pointed directly upwards, coatis are easy to spot off in the distance. Unlike their cousins, the raccoons, they are diurnal and spend their days out and about scrounging for food. They use their long and flexible nose to probe around little rocks in search of fruit, grubs, and other insects. Deeper in the jungle live the largest land mammals in Central and South America, the tapir. Measuring up to 2.5 meters long and weighing up to 300 kilograms, tapirs are true giants. Their nose and upper lip combine into a mini trunk that functions much like an elephant's trunk. They have incredibly powerful jaws, and if they bit you, they might take your arm off. If you're thinking that they look like they belong in an Ice Age movie, it's because they do. Tapirs are one of the most primitive large mammals in the world and have remained unchanged for roughly 20 million years. If we're not careful, they won't make it the next 20 million. Endangered, there are less than 6,000 Baird's tapirs left in the wild. Tapirs can eat up to 35 kilograms of food a day, and because of this, they are a critical species for spreading seeds throughout the jungle. Tapirs spend their mornings soaking in mud baths, often with several companions, like the basilisk lizard. But life for a tapir isn't always so relaxing. While being so large means that they have very few predators, their main predators happen to be the second largest land mammal in South and Central America. The jaguar. Hoping to catch the tapir in its morning mud bath, the jaguar silently approaches. But it's not silent enough. The tapir will live to soak another day. Up in the trees, the faces of Corcovado are entirely different. Perhaps the most charismatic of all Corcovado residents are the monkeys. Capuchin, howler, squirrel monkeys all live here in the tree canopy. The second largest of these are the spider monkeys. Like many New World monkeys, they have prehensile tails which are very helpful for getting around, especially with a newborn in tow. Spider monkeys get their name from their long and lanky limbs, which may make them look like gangly teenagers, but they make swinging through the trees a breeze, even without opposable thumbs. The common ancestor to all of these New World monkeys came here from Africa millions of years ago, but nobody knows for sure how. The most accepted theory is that they were transported here on natural rafts after a massive flooding event in Africa. Despite their strong numbers in the Osa Peninsula, spider monkeys are endangered and every day face increasing threats from deforestation and hunting. Spider monkeys spend their days in large groups, foraging for fruits in the treetops. Their numbers help deter their arboreal predators, like the margay. Margays are incredibly skilled climbers and primarily hunt in the tree canopy. But for the right meal, they will make their way to the jungle floor. In this case, a rat. She puts up a fight. But in the end, is no match for the margay. Monkeys aren't the only ones who find safety in the treetops. Tamanduas are as comfortable in the tree canopy as they are on the ground. They are a type of anteater and spend their days looking for ants above and below. They are excellent climbers. They have a long prehensile tail which is hairless on the bottom, essentially acting like an extra hand to grab branches with. Though sometimes it's easier to get down just by sliding. They have a long, sticky tongue which they use to pick up ants and termites, sometimes over 9,000 in a single day. Their coat is thick and coarse, and it helps keep ants, termites, and other insects at bay. There's nothing worse than flies biting you while you're trying to nap. Insects or no, his nap is about to be interrupted. A puma lies in wait at the base of the tree. But the tamandua has a trick up his sleeve. When threatened, as a last resort, the tamandua will emit a horrible smell. It works, and the puma skulks off. The Osa Peninsula is home to thousands of different species, many of which are endangered. Despite the surge of deforestation in Central America, over the past 20 years, Costa Rica has actually seen an increase in forest cover across the country. Costa Rica remains a bastion for wildlife, providing hope for the future of these endangered species and an inspiration to the rest of us, showing that coexisting with nature is possible. Being a scientific illustrator by day and a nature documentarian by night, my life can get really busy. Whether I'm trying to find a tapir in the jungles of Costa Rica or digging up a triceratops in the badlands of Montana, the last thing I have time for is my website. I've always wanted a professional-looking website that I could regularly update, display my illustration, show off Animalogic, and a website that I could sell my artwork with. Thankfully, I've started using Wix, who sponsored this episode. Wix has taken my website from a hard-to-edit mess to a robust site that can do everything that I need it to and more. Having so many different things that I wanted my website to do, I've always found it really difficult to manage every single one. But now, Wix takes care of the heavy lifting, allowing me to have a beautiful image gallery, an easy-to-read blog, a video showcase, and a store to sell my stuff. With Wix, you'll have reliable hosting to keep your website safe and secure, as well as custom domains, mailboxes, email marketing, and much more. They really have a professional solution for everything you might need. Building my website with Wix, I found that the only limitation to what I could create was my own imagination. Whether you're a website building novice like me or a professional designer, Wix has the technology to suit your skill level. If you're looking to start a website, be it for a new business, a portfolio, or just a fun idea you have, don't hesitate to try Wix. I highly recommend it. To get started, go to wix.com/go/animalogic or follow the link in the description. What do you want me to talk about next? Please let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe for new episodes of Animalogic every week. Thanks for watching!